What's up, Dapper Squad? It's your boy Darius back at it again with some more Bleach. Today we're doing episodes 157 through 160. Remember, if you guys want early access up to 16 episodes as well as the full uncut versions, check out that Patreon. Links are down below. If you guys want to watch these live with us before they even go on Patreon, come on over to the Twitch, twitch.tv/DapperDarius. I'm not going to waste any more time. Bleach, episode 157. Let's do it. All right, Bleach 157, right where we left off. I love how her blades vibrate like a vibro knife, vibro blade in Star Wars, and he literally has a lightsaber. The only bladed Quincy weapon. Now he's a console Quincy. He's got a Zonpot Quincy toe. Like, come on. Do you have any excess Quincy lore you want to give me? Any Quincy lore? Oh, yeah, you talking mess? Oh, what's up for you now? Just to let you know, the last guy who talked mess about the Quincy's ended up having a hole in his where his heart should be, just so you know. Better watch yourself, Saruchi. Yeah, focus a little more on fighting, less a little bit about shit talking my peoples, you know? Are we set? Wow, that vibrates. Really? 3 million revolutions a second? Okay. She's like, if I can't use them, then I'll drop them. And the arms with them. What is she doing? Now is she just that much more mobile, fast? Resurrection, the return. Got you. Sure. Now she just has a fucking huge tail. A fucking fan. A light fan. The designs are so interesting. Her design is so much different than it just was. That thing will probably... Is it oscillating at even more or the same amount? That is very sharp. All right. Uryu's on the defensive right now, but he's got some good blocking and dodging. What did she just freak out at? Oh, we cut it. So now what are you gonna do? Change the shape? Okay. So she goes into a more spear, longer range. Oh, when this song plays and Uryu starts, they're not for cutting. Then what could they be for? It's like a spiritual sucker. Pause. Sucks the spirit out of you. Pause. That we do know. That we do know. That's facts. Them Quinties know how to suck. Pause. Silly Schneider. I want to know how to pronounce that. I know a lot of the Quincy names are based on German. I do like that. Silly Schneider. It's an arrow? Okay, I like that. I like that. He just loads it up into his bow. Who's this man feeling like? So clean. My man needs to go to the Olympics as an archer. Now, is that the entirety of the fight? Had to spin it and load it back in. Come on, don't flex on her. Yeah. Meanwhile, I do agree. And in Soul Society, I would have agreed with you. Gotcha. He did that to I was about to say he did that to Jirobo as well. He said somewhat the same thing to Jirobo as well. Kind of fuck with that. The way he can eliminate the threat without lowering himself to their standards, exactly how he said. That would just suck to lay there and wallow in your own defeat. Especially after you talked all that mess too. Sandaruichi. The execution squad, right? And just like that, Dordani, Cerucci. And now we go over to Chad. 2 of the 3 done. 2 of the 3 done. Gantenbaine. Moskeda. Isashiburi dana. Mugiwara. El Directo. Ooh. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Chad is a tank when it comes to taking hits and taking damage. He does need a flash step. We do need to learn how to flash step. That's typical Chad response. I'll punch it. You got a problem with me? I'll punch you. Ooh, I already know watching RTTV, they're gonna be roasting Chad. They roast the fuck out of Chad. I do like the song that's playing right here, though. Great music. Oh! Don't just get roundhouse like that, my boy. Damn, this music's kind of groovy. The backhand with the fucking... I love when they do physics animation like that. Reminds me of Naruto so much. That one Orochimaru punch when Tsunade punched him. I love that shit. You see that? Uno. Man's hitting us with the Spanish combo. Buddy, this is not Mortal Kombat. What number is he going to be on? Ciento? Who the fuck is this guy, bruh? Chad, I love you, buddy. I love you. But you are... The last 10 fights I've seen you in, you've just gotten your ass whooped. Ooh. Release that motherfucker, Chad. Show us that power. I hope one day, my biggest hope for Chad in terms of a power upgrade is that he gets both arms. Let me get his left arm. Come on. Imagine he just stops it with his left arm right now. Don't just play that Spanish guitar. What's Chad about to do? Don't tell me it's his left arm. If it's this motherfucker's left arm... What is it? Brazo derecho. I didn't even get to read that. What the fuck? That does look like a hollow. Looks like a hollow mask on his arm with the... What the hell? All right, Bleach 158. Talk about a title card. Buddy, get that bodily fluid away from me. Oh, Pesh and Donda Chaka are gonna give me an aneurysm. I swear, Uryu has way more patience than I do. I would have roundhouse kicked the fuck out of Pesh. Like, what? He had to fucking flash step to get out of there. And he feels Chad going crazy. Oh, nah, yeah. I'm knocking him out. On that note, you're getting a roundhouse kick to the back of the head. Very similar to how Hueco Mundo also buffs. See, that's where it's different. I don't want to pause it, but it's interesting that because Hueco Mundo and Soul Society have so much Reishi imbued, that no matter where he goes, as long as it's not the overworld, Uryu is just buffed. But Chad is specifically only in Hueco Mundo. Specifically more Las Noches. I was just talking about that. I was just mentioning that. Only one left, and it starts with H. I'm just so curious why that's a thing. Just on beat, just destroys the wall. The music going, I'm telling you, I get Persona vibes right now. Did you get slower? No, you're just inherently faster. He didn't Sonito that, he was getting his ass whooped. And he can flash step too. I guess for him it might be a Sonito, because he's a hollow. But again, I've said this in the last couple episodes. I love how Ishida and Chad had their little power-ups during these fights. And don't get me wrong, that's amazing. I love the power-ups. I love the training. But these guys are previous Espada. We still haven't even touched the Espada, let alone Aizen. I love that. You see his fist and I just come across, take over. If the fight was over that fast, that'd be crazy. Okay, here we go. Let's see his true power, his true form. Trying to guess what kind of design it would be. I can never guess Bleach designs. They're all crazy. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not guessing that. Like a goddamn armadillo oyster shell. Like, what the fuck? Duragra. What? What is that? Ruego nos perdone. Uh-huh. Did he really tank that? What would that be? We love Abuelo. You know me, we love Abuelo over here. Are we saying the power in his left arm is to protect him? Yeah, no more defending others. You need to defend yourself every now and then. He does have his left arm. That shit looks clean. The black and pink, the white and red. Brazo izquierdo del diablo. The devil. I don't know why more animes don't have a Spanish influence or twist on them. It's such fucking dopeness, you know? Man's creating a universal nutsack. Can he absorb spiritual energy with that? Or was he just that strong? It was like a fucking nothing to him. He's like, thanks, that was yummy. You got my third course? I respect that. Throw you like you're nothing. Yeah, I don't see anyone getting past that right arm. At least of these guys. Maybe in a Spada member, but man's got the lightning fist. La muerte. With the skull in the background? Alright, Dia de las Muertes. Who you feeling like, Chad? It makes you want to fucking learn Spanish. You know me, I always appreciate a good, well-crafted afro, but you got your ass officially whooped. Gotta show a little appreciation. Come on. Chad's just that kind of guy. I love Chad. Yeah, I assume because he sees the sky right now, I assume he's in the same room with Rukia and Fake Cayenne. Dildo Cayenne. I doubt he has multiple daylight rooms in Las Noches, imagine. We'll help Rukia, please. Is it the execute? Man, they're killing all the previous Espada. Oh. It's Jack the Ripper from Black Clover. It's an actual Espada. I thought it was the execution team. He said, I gotta get right back into that form. He's telling Chad to run. I like how it's somewhat the same as Dordani and Ichigo. How he kind of respects Chad and kind of fucks with him now, you know? He doesn't want him dying like this. I love the design of fucking Homeboy Zanpakuto. Shit looks impractical as all hell, but I like the design. This is a tough situation. I respect it. No time for analyzing. Just hit him with the hardest hit you possibly can in one. If we're saying this guy tanked that like it was nothing, I'm gonna be a little upset. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, with the blood splatter to be continued? Oh, hell no. All right. Ooh, I love the title card. Bleach 159. Okay, they're reviewing the footage from the Arankar fight. I thought they were reviewing training footage. That I would have not liked. They're doing VOD review. That's so funny. Everyone's like, I just felt Chad. He was just fine a second ago. This is a new series now, you know. Even if the earth splits. This is gonna be very interesting for sure. That looks like the title card that we just got. Now I see symbolically why we got that, as Orihime standing in the shadow of the window in her prison cell, you know? Is that Ulquiorra? I haven't seen him in episodes. NNOITORA. So he went against orders to go handle Chad. Serving our dinner. What kind of chefs do they got in Hueco Mundo? Getting like a little fillet? What kind of meals we got going on? Ulquiorra is a very patient man, but he does not handle backtalker attitude, you know. Nutritional injections is wild. I get Ulquiora's side. Why are you tripping right now? They're all gonna be dead anyway. He only died a couple weeks early, you know. Yeah, he's a pretty good shit. He's not even trying to talk shit. He's just like legitimately roasting them. Oh, like I get it, Orihime. He was talking about your friends. You're very emotional. They might die. This, that, and the third. But girl, you are lucky you are needed to Aizen. Again, I am thankful that he is such a dedicated, loyal servant to Aizen. A lot of the other Espada would have crashed out. She would be dead right now. What is he doing? Playing tic-tac-toe with spiritual energy? Tesla? Now I know where Elon got the name. His Zanpakuto design is crazy. The way his feet are designed looks like it should be a Nightmare Before Christmas. Who could that be? Ichigo? Chad. Oh, you gangster. Chad, you gangster. He just has that much respect for his superior Spada. Nice try, Chad. I respect it, bud. I mean, he was just doing it out of a place of trying to protect you, you know? And he's insulted you would even think that. He wants to be known as the strongest. I could very, very much see how Jack the Ripper is from Black Clover is inspired by him. I could see why he would think that. He's very confident. Don T'Chaka's fucking voice. I was about to say bye, Don T'Chaka. Never mind. I had to assume where Renji got pulled to. It's by the pink-haired guy on the cameras who was watching his fight with it wasn't Ilfort, was it? Was it Ilfort? I'm trying to remember the Arankar names. Ilfort, Shalong. Yeah. Espada number 8. I'm not pronouncing that. You want to say it again for me, Ren? Nope. No, I'm not pronouncing that. Yeah, that's Bleach does have some hard ass names. He's gonna say it for me again. Zaeleporo grunts. Zaeleporo. Zaeleporo. Just when I thought we would actually have a very cool fight and not be annoyed. I like the design of his Zanpakuto. Zaeleporo. Zael. He's their Mayuri. He's their Mayuri. Yeah. Yeah, but like Mayuri, I assume you have all sorts of crazy aces up your sleeve, you know? I already know you're about to be a trickster. It looks like he has grapes as his hilt on his Zanpakuto. What could that mean? Okay. Renji, I love you, bud. Oh, no hesitation in the Bankai. Okay. How would Renji use his Bankai in like a close quarters room? Like, you think you see them fighting, this is a very big room. Like, imagine we were just fighting in that hallway. He could not do that. And yours, okay, you just broke your Bankai in half a second. Uh-huh. Oh yeah, he showed me he had like a hentai tentacle thing. He could eat other hollows and get their powers. This dude's a fucking goober, bruh. Now with the like going in is this thing is disgusting. I hope, because I like Choji, but I was so pissed with Choji during the war arc in Naruto. I hope Rukia does not pull a Choji right now. I'm praying. Because this should be the same thing as when Kaien was first taken over. Like, kill this boy, Rukia, please. If Rukia can solo in Espada, I'll be so happy. Yeah, this literally looks like it would be a Final Fantasy X boss. I'm not even joking. Glotonaria can display all the powers that you've eaten. Okay. 30, almost 4,000 hollows. I'm praying she doesn't pull the Choji. I'm praying, you know. All right. Ooh, I love that title card. Bleach 160. Here we go. I hate the design of this motherfucker. I already know watching RTTV watch these episodes, they're gonna be blaming the fuck out of Chad and roasting Rukia. And you did, but he would have wanted you to kill him. Yep. I want you to think of the real Kaien, because the real Kaien would want you to kill him. If he ever was taken over by a hollow, you know? You cannot be giving up hope, girly. Okay. That is a trident through your stomach. Hello? Is that Kaien talking to her? Oh, flashback. Okay, I'm like,
森が私の行く手を開き、草の匂い、日差しのきらめき。
man, this makes me want to go to Soul Society and just live a happy life.
ここは西ルコン街山地区北端
Mount Koifushi, Rukon District.
私が海援殿に初めて修行をつけてもらった場所。副隊長の芝海援だ。よろしくな。はあ、どうも。はあ、どうも。
He's a much more informal kind of guy.
副隊長が名乗ってんだぞ。朽木ルキアです。
Come on, give yourself the formal.
で、よろしくお願いします。よし。おめえを13番隊に歓迎する。うちは隊長が体弱くってな。
Now, this is when we first had the flashback of meeting him, you know?
時々間違えて海援隊長って呼んでもいいぜ。
Now it's lunchtime. They do have a funny relationship, man.
しかしこの頃の私は一つの不安に駆られていた。兄様、入隊の儀滞りなく終了いたしました。
I can't wait to see Byakuya fight again. And this hits so much different knowing, you know, now. Oh, he said, that's fine, leave, or whatever. Like, he was happy that she didn't. He was actively trying to make sure she wasn't in trouble. Or in danger, I should say. She does have a Kido, Auto, Bakudo. She is very good at that, though. I will say. She doesn't really excel at anything in particular, so, like, she's wondering why she's here. I get that. Questioning your purpose, you know? No, I would love to hear Ukitake's theory. Oh, I know that. One for your honor and lives. Pride and lives, okay. I like it. Sorry if you guys hear these birds going crazy outside. Your pride and lives are both tied to the heart. Oh, okay, Kingdom Hearts, chill out. You sound like Sora. Wow, I kind of like that. Only one person can't have a heart. A heart is the connection between two people. Kind of like that. It's kind of deep. You want to be here from the bottom of your heart, then your heart is here. If your heart is here, that's all the reason you need to be here. The music playing, man. My boy Kyan's getting poetic. The ones you connected with. Oh, Kyan's heart is with Rukia right now, you know? So as we cut back to her on the verge of death, she's dangling, she's hanging from, she's fucking, yeah. I hope she has a crazy turn up moment. I really do. I want RTTV to throw some respect on Big Rook, you know? That's Big Rook. Let me see that light. Stay in those eyes. Come on, girly. Ooh. Are those the broken remnants of her Zanpakuto? I like how it resembles like snow, the shattered pieces of her sword. Ooh. Ooh. Oh! Rebuilt in that motherfucker's head? That reminds me of Hitsugaya. He said his ice Zanpakuto can Did she just solo in Espada? You have his body, but you don't have his heart. His heart's with me, big boy. W. Hitsugaya said as long as there's ice, water, something in the air, he can reform his Zanpakuto as many times as it needs. I think Big Rook just soloed in a fucking Espada. That's Big Rook right there. That's big Rukia. Come on. Looking like fucking Envy from Full Metal. Arrow Nero. Espada number 9. Defeated. Rukia. Victory. She does have trident still impaled in her stomach though. It's breaking apart. Thank the Lord. Don't die alone. Use the words of Sir Kyan and keep you pushing. Think about all the souls you've connected with, all the hearts you've touched, all the people who want you to stay alive and you want to see again. Don't die. Ooh. It ends with Ichigo. And that's why she wants to save Orihime from being that prisoner, you know? W Rukia, man. Yeah, man. I better see some respect thrown on Big Roof's name in RTTV after this episode. No joke. Damn. These episodes were fantastic. The personal highlight for me was obviously Chad, El Diablo, Muerte, all that. I love that. NNOITORA, the way he dealt with Chad, just so seamlessly. Like, oh my lord, I'm so curious what's gonna happen. We had an Uryu little special power up with the lightsaber, using it as a bow and arrow. I love that. Renji, but oh my god, we still have so many fights left to go, and we've just scratched the surface of the Espada, let alone Tosin, let alone Gin, let alone Aizen. So we have a lot left to go. I'm thoroughly enjoying this. Very excited. Hopefully you guys are as well. If you are, please leave a like on this video. Let me know your thoughts down below in that comment section. Check out the Patreon for the full uncut versions, early access, all that jazz. Check out the Twitch if you guys want to watch these live. Don't forget to drink some water. Tell someone you love them, because you never know when NNOITORA is going to come. Have a great day, Dapper Squad. Peace out.